Hey guys, welcome back to Block by Block. Today we are going to talk about the buffer and the Blueletric engine. We'll start with the Blueletric engine because it's pretty simple. Now, this little guy here is pretty neat. You can see I have a solar panel hooked up to a battery box that is powering this guy. You can see these little blue lights on the side are on. If I place one down, you'll see they're off, which means it doesn't have enough power. This guy does have enough power, and you'll go ahead and I'll turn him on, and you'll see he has this really neat animation. The cog will start spinning, the pump will start pumping. Now, I don't have this hooked up to anything because it's completely useless in Redpower standalone. However, what this engine does is it produces buildcraft energy. So if you have buildcraft installed, thermal expansion, or something along those lines that uses buildcraft power, you can go ahead and use your Blueletric solar panels, your kinetic wind generators, your thermopiles to generate buildcraft energy. Now this is actually my favorite buildcraft engine of all time ever. And the reason is it can generate anywhere between 0 to 100 megajoules a tick, which I am pretty sure is the most powerful of all available buildcraft engines. And on top of that, it is actually smart. And what do you mean by smart? It won't waste your energy. For instance, if something's max input is 25 megajoules per tick, it's not going to output 100 megajoules per tick and waste 75 megajoules per tick. The engine will automatically scale to the needed output. So it is a pretty neat thing. It just looks so freaking cool. I mean, look at the spinning cog. It's freaking awesome. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the next thing here is the buffer. It's kind of a chest looking thing. It's a weird inventory. So the way this works is pretty neat. It has one output, which is going to be this square thing here, and the rest of these are inputs. And if you look, that leaves you 5 inputs, and if you look, this is 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all slightly different colors. The reason they are slightly different colors is because each input side inputs to a different slot. So say this side right here will input into this slot right here, and that's why they're kind of slightly different colors, so you can tell the difference between slots. So just to show you what I mean, you can see here, empty buffer, stick an item in here, it's going to go into that far one, do it again, it's going to go to that far one, put this guy in, it's going to go to the first one, this guy, it's going to go right there, and this guy is going to go right there. So you can see that each one of these faces has its own little slot inside its inventory, and this output, which is facing this way, you can tell this is the output here because it has the small rectangle instead of the large rectangle of wood. And if I go ahead and press this filter, you'll see that it can go ahead and pull out from all of the different slots. Now, why might you want this? Now, the biggest reason I can think, I personally don't use the buffer a lot, but it does have an application I think I'm going to start using in conjunction with other mods, is if you have different mods installed that allows you to have automatic crafting. I don't have any other mods installed in here besides Redpower and NEI, so I don't have any sort of automatic crafting bench to show you. But if you have some sort of automatic crafting system, if you have, say, a normal chest here, and you're getting way more smooth stone than cobblestone, this whole chest will overflow with smooth stone, it will no longer accept cobblestone, and then your crafting system will break down. So using a buffer, you can essentially assure that you're always going to have a little bit of every type of item in here. So, if you have way too much dirt, the dirt's not going to start overflowing and take up every inventory slot. You'll still have plenty of room for grass, plenty of room for cobble, and plenty of room for your smooth stone. So that is what makes the buffer a super useful block, and on top of that, you're just going to have to make a bunch of them to make some of the advanced machines in Redpower anyway. So, thank you for watching this block by block. If you liked, please consider commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you all next time. Toodles!